Team F1 is the club members event where after a qualifying session the drivers are paired up to work their way to the front of the pack and be the best finishing team overall. We're at Sheffield, we're in the new karts, they were fast last week. They can't change that much in 7 days, right? Well, it appears they can. After fighting through traffic in the early stages of the 10-minute qualifying session, I found some space and went on to set a lap time. A 59.8, that's a whole 2 seconds slower than just 7 days prior. I'd been catching Alex throughout the lap, so he was even further off the pace. Let's take a look at those qualifying times. The fastest driver is paired with the slowest driver, so forth until you meet in the middle. Out of the 20 drivers, I'd qualified in 13th place, with lap times ranging from a 58.2 all the way to a 61.8. There was a huge spread across the field today. So with the teams now formed, the grid is reversed to start the 30-minute race. The reverse grid jumped me forwards to an 8th place start. It's a quick reaction before a patient wait for turn 1. Getting a good exit and gaining a place, followed by another through the kink. I'm hit heavily going into turn 2, pushing me wide. Despite the other karts clearly being quicker, I hold the inside line and my 6th place for now. Charlie though dives up the inside into turn 5 and I'm back into 7th place. Charlie's kart is clearly quick, so I'll stick on the back and follow him up the inside of the hairpin. The kart then slides at turn 2, so I pass around the outside of the other, up into 5th place. The kart's head then slides a bit wide at turn 5 as well, so I position to get the place into the lower pits complex. The kart ahead is holding a decent line, but I slide up the inside into the lower pits once more, into a podium position now. With a full reverse grid, I'm surprised this hadn't actually happened sooner, but out comes the red flag. Darcy wants to work together, I'm okay with that. So we get going. And I've soon caught on to the back of Alec. Who defends into turn 1, getting himself a better exit. Darcy now looks as though she's regretting her decision to sit behind as I'm struggling to get past Alec. I move to the outside and force Alec into a tight entry for turn 1, before performing a switchback and forcing Alec tight again into turn 2. I had to work hard for it, but I'm up into second place now. It soon becomes clear that I'm not likely to catch Charlie though, and Darcy is behind me once again. She gets a good run up the ramp, so I'm not going to make it too hard as she comes through at turn 1. Amelia tries to follow her through, but that's not going to happen so easily. Andrew unexpectedly appeared and I just failed to try and defend initially, having a moment. I make him work for it though, as I force him around the outside. I've still got Amelia directly behind me, but she's now trying to defend from some other karts as well. Someone gets themselves a no bumping board. There's no penalties just yet. Kart takes a look to try and pass me up the inside. I'm pretty sure it was Amelia, but I don't have to defend it particularly hard at this stage. This time, she's able to get a good exit and draw up alongside for turn 5. Someone else tries to follow her through, but is unable to make it work. Finn is able to draw up alongside on the ramp, but he's on the outside, so I easily hold my inside line and hold on to 5th place at the moment. Finley is pushing hard behind now. I'm having to defend rather a lot. While still defending hard, I go on to set my very underwhelming fastest lap of the race. Not even making it into the 58-second lap times. I do get a little excited though at the prospect of having to pass another kart, even if they are a back marker. I don't think they intended to do that, but I'll say thanks anyway. That's not just a back marker ahead, but a train of all the karts in front of me. They've clearly been held up. I get let through by the back marker. Surely this race isn't about to come back to me. Finley takes his moment and comes through at top pit bend. Before the next kart dives up the inside of turn 5-2, I'm pushed into the barriers on exit, so I've got no chance to defend, allowing a second kart to come through as well. That's down 3 places in 3 corners. I guess the race isn't going to come back to me. They are all just there though, they're in reach. But I'm not even really able to close up the gap at all, and I crossed the line for the checkered flag, taking 8th place in the race. My teammate Sam was only able to finish in 12th place. Here are the team results overall then. Congratulations to Darcy and Nari, Finley and Alec, and Andrew and Daz for their podium finishes. Where team points are tied, the position is awarded to the team with the highest individual points. Well, that's it for this event. I do hope you've enjoyed it. As always then, thank you so much for joining me on my go-karting adventures. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave any feedback down below in the comments. Next week, we've got a Need for Speed event. That's 4 randomly ordered grid-started races. It's usually rather chaotic, so make sure you're subscribed to not miss out on that one. Until then, cheers.